Just on my way back to Brunswick from the Meadows. It's dark now. We didn't get done till after 5 is when Tenacious Hanover went to the gate. 3 horses today at the Meadows. I woke up this morning 6:30, had a shower, and I knew that last night we were in trouble with the weather for the open house. I had emailed the racetrack, but I certainly couldn't bring anything to you until I had some sort of confirmation. I knew the biggest problem we would have would be the food and beverage, right? This is stuff that gets planned out, and I didn't think it would be just as easy as saying, don't worry about it. Saturday, Sunday, who cares? No. It was almost a no for Saturday, and I truly appreciate the extra effort from Brent Wrights in getting this done, and Steve, who helped kind of grease the wheels at Northfield for us. I thought when I originally sent the email, there was no shot. It was either going to be go in the rain Sunday, which really wasn't an option, or scrap the entire open house, which to me wasn't an option. Sunday was just going to be so bad. The big picture of it all was they have to race Sunday night. So now you're going to have 7 sets of babies going out and training on the track the afternoon while it's pouring rain. It would have been all chewed to pieces. And then to try and put that track back together for racing of 17 races, it's impossible. They wouldn't have been able to do it. So Brent was nice enough to say, listen, we can't get the food and beverage there, but if you want to bring some coffee and donuts and pastries in, we'll allow it. Keep in mind, this is food and beverage, and most places are union, right? Can't just waltz in there with stuff whenever you want. So I appreciate the extra effort. I am going to bring lots of coffee, hot chocolate, donuts over, pastries over for everybody tomorrow. The grandstand is going to be open. There's going to be people there. Deb Rush is going to be, you guys may have met Deb, super nice lady. She is going to be greeting everybody. Jenna Otten and Jason McGinnis are going to be doing the commentary. We had to switch. We were going to do commentary on both sides of the border, but Mark McKelvey was tight for time to get. He also announces hockey games for the OHL in Owen Sound. Curtis does basketball games. Everybody had to move their schedule around and kind of stretch a little bit to get this done. So for everybody, that was mildly inconvenienced. And I know there's lots of people out there saying, oh my God, I got to get up earlier now and go to the open house, or now I can't make it. For those of you, I truly appreciate the situation you're in, and I'm really sorry if you can't make it. But it was either try and push it to Saturday or not have it at all, because Sunday just wasn't an option with the weather. It was that bad. I was watching the weather for a week leading up, and it showed a little bit of rain. Yeah, Hunter and Chris probably wouldn't have been very happy with me. Our caretakers would have been a little upset because now they're washing all the gear and the horses off on Sundays when they usually have the day off. So it would have made things a little more stressful. Doing it on Saturday where it's supposed to be sunny and nice and inconvenient, for a little bit of inconvenience for almost everybody. It was a small price to pay to be able to get it done. So I appreciate that. One little note, there are some of our horses I had in that jogging set that had OCDs removed. Some of those horses don't have their sutures out just yet. They're coming on to the 14th day or the 15th day or the 13th day. They may not go tomorrow. I can tell you, Michelle, the caretaker of Sweet Lake, was not certain that the sutures were out of Sweet Lake, and if they're not, obviously she can't jog. So that goes without saying. That was just a jogging set in regards to Sweet Lake. It's not the end of the world. She's already trained twice. You guys have seen her anyway. Just a little food for thought for people that are maybe looking at that set saying, geez, I'm really excited to see how this horse looks after his or her operation. You may not be able to get to see that horse. Sweet Lake, I think, is a coin flip at this point if those sutures aren't out tomorrow morning. And I'm not going to call the vet to come in and take them out specially so she can jog for the first day back in 14 days. That would be a little silly. So there's a chance that she or a couple of the other ones may not be able to win that set. But that set was built for that reason. They were only going to go out and jog 2 laps anyway. Some of them won't be able to jog any laps. So obviously a lot going on. If the open house was on Sunday, I was going to have Dr. Tesla come in, make sure that everybody got a green light to go and jog on Sunday. That obviously is a little more difficult now, so that may not happen at all. Now, racing today. We had horses racing today. I'm running out of time. Of course, I had to push it to the limit. I'm running out of video space again. Today I get up at 6:30, drove all the way here. I thought International Man was probably our best shot. Ready for Landing was kind of fitting in that non-winners of 5. They opened it up to non-winners of 6. For the most part, those are the horses that would fill up the non-winners of 5, but not more than 8. That class hasn't filled since Pickpocket left, and that's why Pickpocket left. And it may not fill. That may be the last start for Ready for Landing for a while in the Meadows. He may have to go to Ontario or Dayton. We're going to have to wait and see what plays out there, but he was fantastic today. Anytime you can get a softened up front end, he loves to attack in that position. I said to Aaron, said to me after, he goes, I should have come first over. I said, I'm sure you should have. I said, my horse isn't awesome first over, but he's vicious second over, and he would have been very, very good today second over. But first over, attacking a horse that's vulnerable, he's a bit of a bully, and he likes that. And cleared to the front, opened up, and won the race quite handily, and looked very, very, very good in 55. I was really happy with him. International Man got out of the gate good. Got out of the gate really good. Third quarter, I didn't realize that Green Tea had made a break. Somebody said, I can't believe Green Tea beat him. Green Tea's no slouch. We didn't move Green Tea because he wasn't good enough. The owner wanted to take him and race him in Minnesota. Green Tea is crazy, still is, clearly, but very fast, and was always a quick horse on his feet. International Man getting better, but that third quarter softened him up, and that's on me. I should have just left Green Tea right beside me. I was worried that he would attack in the last turn. Our horse would get out of gear and I would lose the race. Instead, I ended up losing the race anyway. But he raced very good again. And Tenacious Hanover did what he could. Kind of got to get this guy into a claimer, I think, soon. I know he's still on the wrong side of breaking even. We put him in a claimer, but we have to put him in where he can win, and I believe we will. So that is now. I'll be back in a little while after we see